Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to the channel, Good Greens Yard and Garden here. So today we're actually preparing for the big planting. So we're watering, we're doing a heavy watering today, and then we will, Javier's over here fertilizing.
Yep.
And so we've been watching the forecast and we think we're in the clear. We think we can go ahead and start planting the warm season crops. So we've got our tomatoes, we've got the peppers, we've got some squash and some cucumbers.
Finally.
Yes, finally. Yeah, we've been waiting for this day. So we're gonna give everybody a nice heavy watering, fertilize everybody, and then tomorrow on Sunday, we're gonna do our big planting.
Yeah. Yeah, so the benefit of watering and fertilizing today is they'll get a chance to soak up all these nutrients, and then sometimes transplanting can be difficult on them. So rather than doing both at the same time, we'll go ahead and let them, uptake all the nutrients today, and then they'll be ready for planting tomorrow. And like Katie said, we're gonna be doing a big push, so stick around because all these guys will be going in.
So what, it was about a week and a half ago that we potted up the tomatoes, and then since then, all these nutrients that they've been getting, the sun, they're taking off. We have a few that are already trying to set fruit, or not set fruit, but have flowers.
You got that side already done, babe? I
Yeah.
got these guys done.
Okay, I still have to go over there and do those guys.
Yeah, so like she said, it's been, 2 weeks since we got these guys, a week and a half, 2 weeks since we got them potted up. And, man, couldn't be happier with them.
They look great.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the root growth.
They're gonna be taken off. And don't forget to stay tuned and watch some of our videos coming up. So we're gonna actually have a whole video, an entire video on tomato plants, all about tomato plants, types of tomato plants. You learn about like what we're growing in the garden, and then how we plant our tomatoes. So we have a couple different techniques, tricks up our sleeves that really help our tomato plants produce beautiful, plentiful fruit, and we will share that with you guys. When it comes to watering, you don't really want to ever water, especially overhead water, during the middle of the day, so when the sun is going to be the strongest. Mainly because if you do have some water on the leaves, they could get actually sunburnt, just like you and I. So they definitely could get sunburnt. You don't want to have any sunspots on your plants. So the best time to honestly water is early morning before the heat starts. And that way the plants can actually soak all that water up. And I mean, if you're like us, we have daytime jobs, life gets busy. So if we have to, we'll water in the evening when the sun is not as strong. But ideally, morning is definitely the best time. And once you water, you give your guys a little pet. They like it. It keeps the stems nice and, of course you don't want to be like rough with them, but this will actually keep them nice and strong, and it will get some of this water off the foliage here. I think one thing to take to note too is when you're adding the fertilizer, you can definitely hit the foliage, but you want to just make sure that you're really getting it, you're really dampening the soil on top of the pot. So that way those guys get the fertilizer into the soil.
Yeah, another thing about watering in the mornings is so peaceful. Everybody's waking up, the world's waking up, birds are waking up. It's not quite hot yet, but you feel the morning coming on, you feel the sun coming over, day's getting ready to start, and you're out here taking care of stuff. Not a bad place to be.
All right, so we have everything pretty much watered. So all the beds in the garden are watered and ready for a nice, beautiful, warm weekend. We have our transplants are nice and watered, fertilized, and those guys are ready to go as well. And so today we're actually going to buy some more compost at the local nursery. That way tomorrow we can add some compost to the beds before we do our heavy plantings and get ready for tomorrow. So we're super excited to get these plants in the ground. You know, we've been waiting for this day. What you got over there? You doing some thinning? Somebody's thinning the beets over here.
A little bit of thinning, a little bit of pulling weeds. Like you said, just excited for tomorrow. So the more we get done today, the more efficient we can be tomorrow.
That's right. All right, stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Catch us later to see us do our transplants of our warm season crops.